Hugh, do you want to put your gloves on?
His second birthday was hockey themed. Yeah, like this. Like that, yeah.
Oh.
You need help? Yeah! Now say goal! Yeah!
Well, Connor, when I asked you whether we could do something on you away from the rink, I had told you that there were two topics that I always felt that you really seemed to light up with. One, when you're discussing mental health and your children's book, and then, of course, your family. And you've got your beautiful wife here, your two great kids as well. What does family mean to you?
Really, it's everything. It's how I get away from the rink. It's how I deal with stress, and it really it lights up. That was a good way of putting it. It really lights up my enjoyment and how much fun I can have in the world with just these guys.
What do you love most about being a dad?
I think the best part is watching him get into his hobbies and seeing how much he loves his mom and things like
right.
this when
Yeah.
Violet's screaming and he's kicking at me and
The chaos.
crushing snacks. Yeah. No, I think the coolest part is seeing him getting into his hobbies and how much he loves hockey and he's starting to get into fishing, so it's really cool to see the progress that he's making in the few things that I like.
For you, Andrew, and you and Connor have been together for so many years, and what's the biggest difference that you've seen in him since becoming a dad?
There's so many, honestly, but I would say the biggest is how hands-on he is, and just like everything revolves around these two, and you just never know until you're in it, like what kind of parent you're gonna be, and you're such a good dad.
As we start growing as a family, I'm starting to realize that he needs me to be the stern voice.
Yeah?
Because she's with them all the time
Yeah.
and raising them and doing such a good job that we don't really want her to be the bad guy too.
You've made the decision this year to stay here in Winnipeg, a reflection of not only where you feel the organization and the team is at, but that's a big family decision and a life decision as well. What is it over the years that you've grown to appreciate, both of you, what have you grown to appreciate about Winnipeg?
I think I realized this right from the start is how many outdoor activities there are here. It's not just ice fishing, it's not just hunting, it's before the season even started, we as a family went down to the river and started to do some catfishing. The fact that you can be so kind of connected with the land in a city and still have all the perks of a city. I know it's not like New York or anything, but there's still good restaurants here and good outdoor activities that we can kind of get away from the rink and
You like
and
city
enjoy our family
amenities,
stuff.
but still country.
Yeah, yes.
As Hugh's getting older, his interests, I mean, one of the things that we've heard is mini sticks, enjoys playing hockey. How would you feel if he wanted to become a goaltender?
I don't love the idea of him becoming a goaltender. It's a tough business.
Yeah.
Pucks, guys are shooting harder and harder, and pucks can hurt sometimes. But obviously, if he would want to become a goaltender, I want him to do whatever he wants to do, and I obviously know a lot about it, so I
Yeah.
could definitely help him. But at the end of the day, I just want him to do whatever he finds passion for.
I don't get stressed when he's in the net, but watching him, like, I would be very nervous.
She's gonna be the type of hockey mom that shows up to the rink with the sign, with all the snacks, and it's gonna be a spectacle for the entire day. She is all in.
So, Andrea is on social media. We know that obviously your father has won over Jets fans and and gets huge cheers when he attends games. You are not, I don't believe, on social media. What is it like for you to see the reaction that, whether it be for your dad, for Andrea, with the way that they've been embraced?
Yeah, embraced, good way of putting it. I told my dad he's never loved back. He's getting too famous here. I can't compete with the Hellebuyck family. No, you know, it's great. It's awesome, and you know, I think a place like Winnipeg is one of the few places that you get something like that, something so personal with your family, and I've actually at the gala event, we met a lady that was more a fan of Andrea and the kids than she was
She's
of
pushing
me.
Connor out of the way.
Yeah.
That's great, Connor.
It was. She showed up. She's like, "Oh my God, I love you." But I don't really have the time for my own social media.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, but where I'm at now, I don't really need it, and I don't care for it.
Fair enough.
There you go.